Welcome back to FryMinis. I'm Eric, and today we are going to take a look at the homebrew subclass for Paladins in Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, Oath of the Cycle. So I've got a new intro. I put in some lights. We're trying to step things up a little bit here. So today we're going to go through the Oath of the Cycle Paladin subclass. So it's available on D&D Beyond, just like everything else I do. So this is a subclass built around life, death, and rebirth. It's not your typical holy warrior paladin, but something a little different. The Oath of the Cycle. The Oath of the Cycle is a difficult path for a paladin. Unlike many other oaths, the cycle recognizes that life and death are inexorably linked. These paladins commit themselves to maintaining that life, death, and rebirth rhythm at all costs. Members of this oath often find themselves either becoming deeply invested in living in the moment and maximizing experiences, or drifting into a state of disconnected aloofness as they recognize the repetition of existence. They frequently find themselves identifying with druids, rangers, and individuals that align with nature. Occasionally known as preservers, paladins of the Oath of the Cycle tend towards lawful neutral or true neutral alignment. Tenets of the Cycle. The tenets of the Oath of the Cycle are often tattooed in a circle on the forearm of a paladin as a reminder of their unending duties. Life. Life invites death and is meaningless without end. Sustain life and abhor undeath. Death. Death is a natural part of life. Accept it when necessary, but control it when possible. Rebirth. The cycle must continue. Life and death are symbiotic phases of existence to be defended. Life, death, and rebirth. Usually paladin, a lot of times you're thinking of just life, heal everybody, bring them back, defend, honor, good, true. Those, to this kind of paladin, those kind of ethics are small potatoes. You're worried about literal existence. It's kind of a bigger picture paladin maybe. So what does somebody look like that is an Oath of the Cycle paladin? I pulled a couple example pictures to help you get the inspiration going. Easy forest theme, mushrooms, rotted wood, things like that. Life and death itself. If you want to go around killing people, they need to be alive for you to kill them. I don't know about that one, but I thought it was kind of fun. Seasons, real easy one. You could play this like a farmer, right? The season cycle, harvesting plants, planting plants, sustaining civilization. And then you could have a little fun, right? So a lot of things that we're going to talk about are kind of like necrotic, but maybe you could theme it as alchemy, right? So using magic potions and whatnot to bring it back to life. We're going to start off Oath spells, level 3. You're going to get false life and inflict wounds. So you're going to see a lot of this kind of up and down. Also at level 3, you're going to get channel divinity. Now this I think is pretty fun. Decay and growth. Decay. You can use your channel divinity to rot your enemies. As an action, you force a number of creatures equal to up to your charisma modifier of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you to make a constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes necrotic damage equal to your paladin level. So you're at level 3, you get this, you probably, let's say you've got 16 charisma, so that's 3 creatures that you can do 3 damage to. I think it's strong, but it's kind of a big Nova blast. Growth. So first we were taking life and now we're giving it. You can use your channel divinity to regenerate your allies. As an action, you restore a number of hit points equal to twice your paladin level to a number of creatures equal to up to your charisma modifier of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. So those same examples, you're level 3, you pick this up, you got 16 charisma, so you've got 3 creatures that you can see, and you can give them 6 hit points each. Level 5, so that's where you pick up blindness, deafness, and gentle repose. Starting at 7th level, you and friendly creatures within 10 feet of you have advantage on death saving throws and cannot be unwillingly magically aged, even while you're unconscious. So advantage on your death saves. This is going to be a big one, but you're also, the other auras are very, very strong. So I feel like we're appropriate here. I think it's going to fit in. And the age thing, that's not super important mechanically, but I think it fits the flavor here. And our 9th level, that means we're getting 3rd level spell slots. So Plant Growth and Vampiric Touch. All the way up to 13th level, we're getting our 4th level spell slots now. Blight and Death Ward. 15th level, this is a big one. Paladins, if you look at all the Paladin subclasses, they have a super crazy ability at 15th level. At 15th level, you're able to directly channel the forces of life and death. You gain a pool of d12s equal to 1 plus your charisma modifier to power this feature. Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, you may expend one of these dice. Roll the die, then add necrotic damage to the attack's damage equal to the number rolled. You also restore a number of hit points to a creature you can see within 30 feet of you equal to the number rolled. If you use this feature on the same turn as your Divine Smite feature, you may cause your weapon attacks and Divine Smite damage to do necrotic damage until the start of your next turn instead of their normal damage types. Your pool regains all expended dice when you finish a short rest. Okay, so what does that look like? You've got this pool of d12s. Let's say you probably have 20 charisma maybe at this point by level 15. Let's go with that. So that's going to be 6 d12s. Once on each of your turns, when you make a weapon attack, roll that d12, and let's say it's a 12. You'd add 12 extra damage, necrotic damage, to that attack, and then you'd also heal somebody, possibly including you, for 12 healing. And if you use Divine Smite on this same turn, now the Divine Smite can be necrotic, and then your actual weapon attacks also necrotic, and that lasts until the start of your next turn. So that means even on your opportunity attacks and whatnot, you can make it be necrotic. So that gives you a lot of flexibility there. But if you're up against something that has necrotic resistance, you don't have to do it. You may cause it. It's your choice. So you get these back. Realistically, 12 damage and 12 healing. That's a 24 point swing, right? That's not huge. I think it's fun. It's an extra smitey ability, on-demand healing, on-demand damage. You can count on it. At least 1 extra damage, and it switches you over. I think this is a really cool ability. Death and Rebirth. Okay, now we're going to jump up to level 17. We're getting some more Oath spells, Creation and Reincarnate. 18th level, our aura goes from 10 feet up to 30 feet. That gives you a lot more flexibility. At 20th level, you gain the ability to master the cycle of life and death as an action. So it's an action to use it. For 1 minute, you may cast Reincarnate as an action once per turn without the need of material components, and an aura of blight extends from you in a 30-foot radius. Creatures of your choice in the aura take necrotic damage equal to your charisma modifier at the start of their turn and can't regain hit points and make constitution saving throws at disadvantage. Once you use this feature, you can't use it again until you finish a long rest. All these little slides here, that's a lot to look through, right? So check this out. This is a 1-page guide. We've got all of our level 3 abilities, our aura, level 15 Death and Rebirth, and then level 20 Inevitability. All right, so I think it sounds really cool. I can't wait to play it. Oath of the Cycle Paladin. Different kind of angle, different kind of approach. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Please like and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram or Twitter now. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday brand new minis. I'm trying to get into a regular cycle where we'll have a cool video like this every Sunday, and look for continued quality improvements like these lights. I don't know, I'm going to try to get rid of this bed so we can have a better background. But stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Catch you next time.